Remind me to answer that question after I've said this.
Okay.
There is in actual fact the reverse going on in one segment of Hong Kong's immigration policy.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that is, if you're a mainlander and you want to come to Hong Kong
Yeah.
and participate in the Capital Investment Entrance Scheme,
Mm-hmm.
you have to have third country PR first. So you know what you do? You go and buy, you spend 100,000 Hong Kong dollars and you buy PR in the Gambia
Yes.
or Guinea-Bissau.
Or Vanuatu, right?
Yeah. And at that point, you then at least conceptually have access to Hong Kong immigrant, at least the Capital Investment Entrance Scheme as a mainland resident. So some people are using Gambia or Guinea-Bissau or possibly Vanuatu as a stepping stone to Hong Kong.
Mm-hmm.
But to switch it back the other way, to answer your question, I don't think so, because Hong Kong is an ultimate destination in of itself. You certainly don't gain any real advantages in terms of getting into China subsequently by being a Hong Kong resident. There are certain advantages in terms of how you get effectively visitor visas issued to you for China. But the Chinese immigration policy is changing on the 1st of July anyway, and I don't know a great deal about that because I've always focused my efforts and attentions on Hong Kong, so I've left that to others to do. So no, I don't think so. And the other thing to bear in mind is that unlike, for example, if you really want to go to Australia but you don't qualify, so you can go to New Zealand first, and then become a permanent resident or a citizen of New Zealand, and then get a backdoor entry into Australia.
Right.
Don't really think we've got that in Hong Kong. That sort of dynamic isn't really in play.
But would you
And
say
you
it's
become, and you're here as a temporary resident for the first 7 years, and that you have until you get the right of abode, the immigration department can say no to you at every step of the way through to those 7 years. So you're on probation really as a foreigner for the first 7 years.
So would you say it's easier, say if I want to emigrate to Australia,
Yeah.
it's actually easier for me to go there with a HKPR compared to a PRC citizen?
Well, I'm no expert in Australian immigration, right? Even though I'm an Australian citizen now, and I've gone through the process many times myself for me and my family. My understanding is, apart from the quality of the documentation and the credibility of the papers that you put before the immigration authorities in Australia, if you're a Chinese national, you're a high-risk country, so they expect more of you in terms of how you prepare your paperwork, how it's authorised, notarised, apostilles, certified true copies, blah 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 blah. Whereas in Hong Kong, you still have to have quality documentation, but you're not a high-risk jurisdiction. And I think an American corollary to that is how if you're HKSR passport holder, we're going to be getting a waiver, the access to the visa waiver program in the United States, whereas mainland residents will not have access to the visa waiver program in the United States. So being a Hong Kong permanent resident and certainly HKSR passport holder definitely has a certain panache to it, without a doubt. But does it afford us any significant advantage as such? No, I don't believe so.